Good evening, everybody, and welcome in courtside to the Greenbrier Spartan Gym in Fairleigh. Tonight, the Greenbrier Spartans with senior night here in Fairleigh, set to take on the Oak Hill Red Devils. Jeff Campbell's stand on row here on this Friday night, as tonight Greenbrier East meeting an old rival in Oak Hill. Spartans defeated the Red Devils earlier this season in Fayette County by a final score of 56-47. Stan, big week for Greenbrier East. Of course, tonight, Oak Hill, they had the win on Tuesday night here against Riverside. Tomorrow afternoon, the Hurricane Redskins come to town. So in terms of getting ready for postseason, they're closing out the final week of the regular season with 3 Class 4A schools.
Yeah, absolutely, and some pretty quality opponents. Riverside brought a great team in here. They press man-to-man full court, could shoot the threes. Now we get Oak Hill, who gave us quite a battle over at their place earlier this year. And as you mentioned, the Hurricane Redskins tomorrow, a team that knocked off Morgantown, the #1 team in Class 4A. So some quality teams coming into Fairleigh this week.
When we return, we'll talk with Greenbrier East head basketball coach Jared Patton. You're listening to the Stevens Automotive of Lewisburg Spartan Countdown here on the Bear 103.
Today at Stevens Mitsubishi in Princeton, we've got red hot deals like our last remaining 2024 Mitsubishi Mirages starting at under $300 a month. All of our new 2025 Outlanders are on sale too, and we've got them arriving daily, like this all-new Trail Edition in the Moonstone Gray. Buy it for $51.24 below MSRP. And don't forget, Mitsubishis are backed by the best warranty in the business, a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, and 2 years of free maintenance. So come see us at Stevens Mitsubishi, Oakville Road in Princeton.
For 50 years, Little General Stores has proudly served West Virginia, fueling families, friends, and communities across the Mountain State. To celebrate our golden anniversary, we're giving away $50,000 to thank you, our loyal customers. Little General Stores, 50 years strong and just getting started.
Access Health began as a small clinic with a simple yet powerful purpose: to care for our neighbors right here at home. From the very beginning, it was about people showing up for each other, building trust, and staying connected. Today, Access Health is serving thousands across southern West Virginia. But what makes us different isn't just the care we provide, it's who provides it. Our team was born here, trained here, and lives here. This is what community looks like. This is Access Health, by the community, for the community, always.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy trails, fuel up the way West Virginians do at Little General Stores. We're proud to be part of your ride. Rooted in West Virginia and built for the back roads. Little General Stores. Fuel your adventure the West Virginia way.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
To the Stevens Automotive of Lewisburg Spartan Countdown here on the Bear 103. Jeff Campbell talking with Greenbrier East head basketball coach Jared Patton. Coach, back earlier this week on Tuesday night, Spartans have a big win at home against the Riverside Warriors. Final score, East 80, Riverside 73.
Yeah, it was good to hit that 80 mark. I thought our offense was clicking. We kind of laid down a little bit there at the end, and we didn't finish the game well. But other than that, another great game by these guys. I loved our scoring. I think we had, at least 3 guys in double digits, and almost 4. So we'll take that any night of the week.
Close game at halftime. Spartans led at 33-27. Then you start to get a little bit more traction in the third quarter. Built at one point a 15-point lead at 52-37. By the end of the third quarter, it was 13 at 56-43 East.
Yeah, and those guys, they got hot coming down the stretch too. I think they hit 4 or 5 threes in the fourth quarter on us. Yeah, I mean, we did pretty good in that game. I was pleased. That's a good Riverside team. They play a lot of good competition, and I thought we handled them well.
Nathan Dixon turns out another great game coming off his 30-point performance last week against Pikeview. He finished up with 29 there against Riverside on Tuesday.
Yeah, he's playing great. You know, we talked to him all season about letting the game come to him. We never put any additional pressure on him or anybody else on the team. And, you know, it's fun to watch him and the other guys be very successful. So hopefully that's a trend that continues.
We heard a lot coming in about Riverside's freshman, Rocco Terry. He had 27 points for the game. Coach, he had 24 of those 27 in the second half. He really started turning on.
Yeah, he's a good player. He's a good kid, too. I talked to him a little bit after the game, and, you know, sky's the limit for him.
All right, we'll take a break, come back, talk about tonight's game with the Oak Hill Red Devils. This is the Stevens Automotive of Lewisburg Spartan Countdown on the Bear 103.
Dreams.
You have dreams.
You have dreams.
A better life, a better job, a better you.
So where do you start to build the skills necessary to get there?
For more than 125 years, West Virginia State University has been educating generations of students who have gone on to change the world.
At West Virginia State, you are not just a number, you are who you choose to be.
You receive personal attention from award-winning faculty,
you study in nationally recognized programs.
You learn the skills that will get you the job you know you can have.
No matter where you want to go
or what you want to do,
it starts at State.
Hey, grab me one too.
I never thought this would happen.
When disaster takes control of your life,
We got you.
get it back with a single call to the team that shows up fast to make things right. Serve Pro, like it never even happened.
Welcome back to the Stevens Automotive of Lewisburg Spartan Countdown. This is Jeff Campbell talking with Greenbrier East head basketball coach Jared Patton. And Coach, tonight the Oak Hill Red Devils come to town, a school that we played just a few weeks ago in Fayette County. Spartans won that game by 9, but a big week for East. You have Riverside, of course, this past Tuesday. Oak Hill tonight, Hurricane tomorrow, 3 4A schools to finish out the week.
Yeah, I mean, everything is in preparation for regional play, a postseason. And, you know, these guys, Oak Hill, they're a good team. I've watched them win some good games this year, and they're well coached, and we're glad that they're here. I mean, again, everything, we want to win, absolutely, but everything is preparing us for next week.
And this is a makeup game that was not on the original schedule, and this date had to be moved because of weather situations.
That's correct, yeah. And we're very, I guess I could say, we're very pleased that we only had to move one game. A lot of the other teams in the area, like Woodrow, I think they had to move 7 or 8 games. So if we only have to move one in a year, I'll take it.
Coach, the regional pairings came out yesterday throughout the state of West Virginia for boys basketball. The state tournament, whole state tournament from the regional all the way to Charleston begins late next week. In Class AAA Region 3, Greenbrier East will be the 3 seed. You'll play Capital, the number 6 seed, next Thursday, 7 o'clock in Fairleigh. Been a lot of attention about that over the last 24 hours because Capital had been ranked number 1 in the state in AAA throughout much of the season. They will be the 6 seed, Greenbrier East the 3 seed. The pairings have been out there, the ballots have been out there. Can you explain how you guys decided how you voted in your region?
Well, regional voting is you can't vote for yourself. That's the first criteria. But second criteria is regional games, and when you look at Capital, you can only put them one or two places, which is either first seed or seventh seed. And a handful of schools voted them for the seventh, and a handful voted them for the first. And with not having any regional record, we couldn't justify giving them a home game, because they didn't play anybody, and that wasn't necessarily completely their fault as well. The SSSC. They didn't do a good job in getting out the what your region was going to be in time, or early enough, I should say, because most of our schedules are pretty much booked in March, and I don't think that they got out the new regionals until it was late May, maybe early June. So with Capital, they had already had a lot of their schedule booked, and we did reach out to them. Didn't have any luck, scheduling a game, but. It'll be interesting. I would have definitely rather have seen them in Charleston, at the state tournament. But, hey, we just got to win 2 games, and we're focused, or we will be focused on those guys after these 2 games tonight and tomorrow.
I know that the fact that Capital did not play teams in the region, have you all tried to reach out for trying to get them on the schedule for next year?
Oh, yeah. No, I believe that might even be our home opener. I'm not 100% sure. We'll take a look. With when you deal with teams down in Kanawha Valley, there they have teams that they have to play in their area, so it makes it hard for them to schedule outside of their current obligations to play teams in that area. So, but yes, we have every team scheduled next year that's in our region.
Coach, thanks a lot for your time. Good luck tonight here against Oak Hill. We'll see you tomorrow afternoon when the Hurricane Redskins come to Fairleigh. 1 o'clock JV, 3 o'clock varsity.
Thank you, Jeff. Go East.
This is the Stevens Automotive of Lewisburg Spartan Countdown on the Bear 103.
Enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in West Virginia, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
If you're struggling with payroll problems, compliance confusion, or HR headaches, it's time to discover Compliance, the trusted solution for a healthier, stress-free business. With Compliance, you will experience faster, error-free payroll, effortless compliance with labor laws, and expert HR support and guidance. Don't let workplace stress take over. Ask your business if Compliance is right for you. Side effects may include reduced stress, increased efficiency, improved morale, and a strong reliance on compliance. Consult Compliance today. Compliance, because a better business starts with a better you.
He's a Greenbrier buyer. She's a Greenbrier buyer. They're Greenbrier buyers. And we want to make you a Greenbrier buyer too. At Greenbrier Automotive, we'll do whatever we can to make your car buying experience the best it can be. From providing outstanding service to offering a huge selection to choose from, all with the best deals possible. Visit one of our 7 area dealerships soon, or shop over 800 vehicles on greenbrierautomotive.com.
There's a place where innovation becomes transformation, where you'll find that education is not just about learning, but about being excited to learn. A place to feel at home. Pursue dreams and prepare for careers. Build lifelong friendships. And a place where you'll be encouraged and mentored along your journey. Discover your future. Get ready to soar. The University of Charleston.
Meet the starting lineups. Let's send it over to our public address announcer, Mr. Mark Trump.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please rise and remove your caps as we honor America with the singing.
Health began as a small clinic with a simple yet powerful purpose: to care for our neighbors right here at home. From the very beginning, it was about people showing up for each other, building trust, and staying connected. Today, Access Health is serving thousands across southern West Virginia. But what makes us different isn't just the care we provide, it's who provides it. Our team was born here, trained here, and lives here. This is what community looks like. This is Access Health, by the community, for the community, always.
There's a place where innovation becomes transformation, where you'll find that education is not just about learning, but about being excited to learn. A place to feel at home. Pursue dreams and prepare for careers. Build lifelong friendships. And a place where you'll be encouraged and mentored along your journey. Discover your future. Get ready to soar. The University of Charleston.
I never thought this would happen.
When disaster takes control of your life,
We got you.
get it back with a single call to the team that shows up fast to make things right. Serve Pro, like it never even happened.
We gave a future driver a first look and asked what he thinks makes a good truck. These trucks aren't just for today's drivers, they're for future ones too.
There's a compartment here, great leather seats, a bunch of charging ports, has everything pretty much.
Tonight's exciting boys high school basketball action. Tonight's matchup features the Oak Hill Red Devils and your Greenbrier Spartans. At this time, let's meet the starting lineups, beginning with Oak Hill. Under the direction of head coach Andy Keys, please welcome junior number 3, Antoine Hicks. Junior number 5, Caleb Compton. Senior number 0, Ivan Perdue. Senior number 21, Brent Conley. Senior number 34, Thomas Jones. And the rest of the Oak Hill Red Devils. Of head coach Jared Patton, please welcome your Greenbrier Spartans. 6'2" senior number 30, W. Vickers. 6'2" senior number 3, Gabe Neal. 6'6" senior number 10, Sam Albert. 6'3" senior number 1, Brody Emrick. And 6'3" senior number 4, Nathan Dixon. The rest of your Greenbrier Spartans. Referees for tonight's game, it is Bristol Thompson, Dennis Thompson, and David Crone. Tap is in the air. It is controlled by the Oak Hill Red Devils in their traveling red uniforms. Greenbrier East in the home whites. The Spartans starting 5 seniors tonight on senior night.
Pretty big team for the Spartans out there too.
It is. Antoine Hicks with it out front. Gabe Neal comes out on him as the Spartans open up in a man-to-man defense. And Neal called for the foul out front, is his first of the game.
Not real sure what Gabe was doing there. He just reached out and shoved him as he was trying to go by. Might have been jawing a little bit back and forth there.
Possibly so. Here's Caleb Compton down the lane. Sends it over to Brent Conley. He'll let go on a 3-inch air ball. Rebounded by Oak Hill, but stolen away. Here comes Dixon down the floor for East. Feeds it over to Hamrick. Left wing, wide open. Three is short. The rebound cleared by Oak Hill's Hicks.
Not sure I've seen Brody miss one by that much all season long. Little nerves here on senior night.
Yep, Caleb Compton will drive in, bring it down the lane, send it out to Hicks. Hicks will penetrate, put it inside. Nice pass, and he'll whip it around to Jones. Down on the baseline, Oak Hill will throw it away.
Again, I mentioned the size of this East team that they got on the court right now. Very difficult for Oak Hill to try to get anything inside. They've had 2 or 3 nice passes, just nowhere to go with the ball.
Hamrick will drive the right side, go underneath, and he will draw the foul, possibly on Conley. It'll be a 2-shot personal here against the Red Devils. Instead, they call it on Ivan Purdue. His first team foul, number 1 for the Red Devils. Brody Hamrick at the line, misses the first free throw. Second one on the way. It is no good. Missed them both. Rebound comes down to Antoine Hicks. Hicks into the front court, works it down to the right side, swings the pass back to the left to Compton. Down on the wing, far side to Purdue. Up front to Tom Jones. Jones gives it up to Hicks. Dixon comes out on him defensively as they've done a switch there, Stan, with Dixon and Neal defensively. Here's Caleb Compton, works the left side, feeds it in the paint. Ball knocked away, stolen by Greenbrier East. Hopper gives it off to Dixon. Dixon down the left side, fadeaway 15-footer, rims out. Gabe Neal rebound, sends it out to a wide open Brody Hamrick, who did not pull the trigger that time. Gives it up to Neal, inside to Dixon, a foul called on Oak Hill. That'll go on the Red Devils. Caleb Compton, his first, team foul number 2 on the Red Devils. It'll be a common floor foul. The Spartans will inbound from the baseline. Dixon gets it in, out front to Vickers. Back to Dixon on the right wing. Left side, over to Neal, feeds it down to a cutting Hamrick, and he is fouled as Brent Conley commits the personal, and that'll be another 2-shot foul coming up here for Brody Hamrick, and instead, Stan, I'm wrong, they called on Antoine Hicks. That'll be his first. Oak Hill with 3 team fouls in the first 2:25 of this game. First one is up and in by Hamrick. And East is on the board. Second one is good. 2-0 Spartans. Oak Hill back up the floor. They'll give it out front here to Hicks. Back on the right side, it goes to Compton. Over to Hicks on the left wing now. Neal on him defensively. Out top to Compton again, standing on that center court logo. Now the foul lane. Here's Conley, feeds it inside to Jones. Jones posts up and scores. Tom Jones scores for Oak Hill, and we are tied at the 5-minute mark of this first quarter. Neal with it on the right wing, gives it out front to Dixon for East. Back over to Hamrick, left corner now. Dixon lets go on a 3, and it's good! The all-time leading 3-point shooter in Greenbrier East history, Nathan Dixon, with his 124th of his career, gives East a 5-2 lead. Oak Hill down the lane, a cutting pass to the basket, and Caleb Compton scores. It's 5-4. Greenbrier East by a point. 4:20 to go in this first quarter. Hamrick with it, sends it over to Dixon again for a 3. It's no good this time. The rebound pulled down by Conley of Oak Hill. Outlet over to Compton. Out front it goes now to Conley.
Conley over to Jones on the right side. Here's Hicks with it now for Oak Hill. Guarded by Neal. He drives down and foul called. And I believe Gabe Neal's got his second early foul. It is team foul number 2, common floor foul. Red Devils will inbound from the side court.
Yeah, just a hand check over there on the corner. You can't, it used to be you could play with one hand on him. You can't do that anymore. And they catch him with his hand in the cookie jar for his second one.
Compton in the corner up top to Jones. Now Conley feeds it underneath to Ivan Purdue, and it's knocked away. Sam Hopper with another steal. Leads it off to Deal. Down the floor, Neal. His pass is knocked away. Ivan Purdue answers now for Oak Hill. Into the front court. Jones out front. A long three, and it's no good. Vickers will rebound. Outlets over to Hamrick. 3:15 to go in the first. Spartans lead 5-4. Neal now cutting down the lane, feeds it inside, and he'll score! Gabe Neal gives East a 3-point lead at 7-4.
Yeah, nice move there, Gabe Neal down the lane. Little felt the contact, then did the spin, and a little floater from about 5 feet, and that's his game going at the basket.
Purdue in the far left corner. Sends it out front to Jones. Back over to Purdue, and out front again to Jones. Great ball movement here by Oak Hill, and a foul down on the baseline. No, instead they step on the baseline.
Turnover number 5 already on Oak Hill, and we got mass substitutions for the Spartans.
Craven Austin checks in for Oak Hill. The new lineup for East, it is Godfrey, Dixon, Neal, Hamrick, and Burns. Up the floor now come the Spartans with a 3-point lead, 7-4. Hamrick out front, let's go for a three, and it's good again! Another three-pointer by Greenbrier East in this first quarter. The Spartans now lead it by 6. 2:19 to go in the first quarter here.
And they backed off Brody Hamrick that time and just let him shoot it, and you can't do that. And he knocks it down, and Hamrick with 5 points now in the first quarter.
Antoine Hicks guarded by Hamrick. The ball knocked out of bounds by Hamrick. It'll stay with Oak Hill.
Yeah, I think it went off his foot out of bounds, and Oak Hill will retain possession here, down 10-4.
They'll get it in the backcourt here to Caleb Compton. Underneath, nice pass, and they feed Compton. He'll lay it up and score. That stops a 5-0 run by East. The lead cut down to 4 at 10-6.
Yeah, good high ball screen there, and a great cut to the basket by Compton. And the pass hits him right in stride for the easy 2.
Neal with it, gives it out front to Hamrick. Now they'll go left side over to Dixon. Down on the baseline. Here's Godfrey, who will turn, put it up, and he will score. Braylon Godfrey again creating his own opportunities there, Stan.
Yeah,
East by 6.
Double and triple team there, and just spun into the lane. Used his right hand that time to lay it up and in.
Compton now swings the pass up front to Hicks. Coming up on the 1-minute mark of the first quarter. East leading 12-6. Hicks drives down, stops his dribble, feeds it out to Conley for a three. That one crawls across the rim and falls through for Brent Conley.
Yeah,
that ball had 0 rotation.
They needed that, and it hit and thudded on top of that rim. I'm not sure how it rolled in, but it did, and now Dixon goes to the floor. A lot of contact. Might have Hicks.
That is Antoine Hicks. That'll be his second.
Team foul number 4.
Hicks will come out. He's replaced by Ivan Purdue. Long inbound out front to Hamrick. Back over the left side for Darius Burns. Burns gets it back from Hamrick. Looks over his options, goes back out front again. Now in the left corner, right corner I should say, over to Neal. 30 seconds to go in the first. Spartans may hold for one shot here, Stan, with a 3-point lead at 12-9. Foul called here on the floor on Oak Hill. That is team foul number 5 for the Red Devils.
And I think they got Craven Austin with that foul. His first team foul number 5, and that'll send Braylon Godfrey to the line to shoot 2.
At the line for the Spartans, it'll be 2 shots for Braylon Godfrey.
Godfrey at the line. First one is up and good.
Into the game for the Spartans, number 12, Kai Jones.
Gabe Neal will take a seat. Kai Jones back or in for the first time here tonight. Second one is good. Godfrey gives East a 5-point lead at 14-9. 20 seconds to go now in this first quarter as the Red Devils will bring it up the floor. Here's Compton out front, dribbles down the right side underneath, and Conley lays it up and in. 14-11, 10 seconds to go in the first. Here's Burns with it for East. Out front with 5. Over to Hamrick. Penetrates, lets it go from the lane. It's no good. Godfrey rebounds and will score at the horn. Braylon Godfrey with a 6-point quarter. After one, it's Greenbrier 16. Oak Hill 11 is Spartan basketball on the Bear 103.
Seniors, Ada George.
Today at Stevens Mitsubishi in Princeton, we've got red hot deals like our last remaining 2024 Mitsubishi Mirages starting at under $300 a month. All of our new 2025 Outlanders are on sale too, and we've got them arriving daily like this all-new Trail Edition in the Moonstone Gray. Buy it for $51.24 below MSRP. And don't forget, Mitsubishis are backed by the best warranty in the business, a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty and 2 years of free maintenance. So come see us at Stevens Mitsubishi, Oakville Road in Princeton.
I never thought this would happen.
When disaster takes control of your life,
We got you.
get it back with a single call to the team that shows up fast to make things right. Serve Pro, like it never even happened.
Towing is the only way to go. KB3 Towing, locally owned and operated by Kevin Baker, retired Greenbrier East teacher and coach. And if you maybe need a jump start, have a flat tire, lock your keys up, and so much more, call Kevin Baker with KB3 Towing. They're on Facebook, Instagram, Google, and Yelp. 304-658-0738. That's Kevin Baker with KB3 Towing.
All right, I'm back with you, Jeff.
All right, welcome back, Stan.
That first quarter, a little sneezing fit there.
16-11 Spartans, and a corner 3 put up by Burns. It rolls around. Did they say that hit the...
It did. It hit something. I'm not sure what it was, but the three-pointer no good for East, and Oak Hill will take possession.
All right, Red Devils into the front court. They get it inside to Jones. He'll post up, lay it up, and score. Tom Jones cuts the Spartan lead to 3. 16-13, Spartans. Back up the floor comes Greenbrier East on offense.
A little stagnant here in this first half for East, and I know they started a lot of different players tonight with it being senior night, but just not real crisp.
Purdue with a steal, and he walks up the floor and gets it underneath. Compton will put it up and in. Ivan Purdue on the steal. The Red Devils with the basket. The lead cut down to 1, 16-15.
And Oak Hill just shooting the lights out here. 7 out of 9 in the first half.
Dixon, 3, rims out, no good. Rebound pulled in by Conley, and the Red Devils have a chance to take their first lead here. Under 7 minutes to go in the second quarter.
Yeah, and they are just not missing when they're not turning it over. They have turned it over 5 times.
They'll work it out on the left side to Austin. Austin out front now to Compton. To Purdue, right side over to Jones. Now Craven with it. Craven Austin, I should say. Ball knocked away, it's out of bounds. It'll stay with Oak Hill as Kai Jones went down to get the ball. We've got an injury here on the floor for Oak Hill's Craven Austin. Timeout on the floor for an injury. 6:22 to go in this second quarter. It is Greenbrier East leading Oak Hill 16-15. And Austin now will come off under his own power, walking a little gingerly there, Stan. He'll be replaced by Noah Floyd. Yeah, it's good to see Craven Austin get up so quickly there.
Yeah, he grabbed that ankle really quick, and a lot of contact there. Kai Jones diving on the floor, had the ball but slid out of bounds, and as he was sliding out of bounds, just kind of undercut Craven Austin a little bit and tweaked that ankle, but he looks like he'll be fine.
6:15 to go in this second quarter. East up 16-15 on Oak Hill. Here's Floyd with it now for the Red Devils. Out front, they're going to potentially throw it away, and it's out of bounds. It'll stay with the Red Devils. An errant pass out front. Tom Jones made a nice effort to get that ball up near half court and save it from being a turnover. Now he'll inbound right in front of us. Backcourt pass goes over to Caleb Compton. Over to Purdue. Now Purdue cuts toward the basket, gives it off to Jones. Jones on the right side. Over to Conley. Out front it goes to Noah Floyd. Dribbles inside, sends the pass back out right.
Got away with a travel.
Another one. Conley with an air ball. Rebound to Hamrick. Gives it off to Burns. Going down through the traffic. Burns all the way. Baseline shot is no good. Vickers a rebound. Dixon called for a walk. And it will turn over to Oak Hill.
Yeah, third turnover of the game against East. And Coach Patton's asking like, hey, you called that one, but you didn't call this one down here? That's why I don't miss coaching, Jeff.
Jones with it now for Oak Hill from the foul line. Puts it up and in, and Oak Hill has its first lead of the game, 17-16. That's a 6-0 run now by the Red Devils.
And Tom Jones with 6 in the game.
Hamrick out front, gives it over to Dixon. Penetrates, drives, and puts it up and in. Dixon with 5. Spartans reclaim the lead and end that 6-0 run. It's 18-17 Spartans.
Yeah, their first points of the second quarter.
Comes with 4:50 to go in this quarter. From the foul line, Conley fires and answers. Conley's got 7, 19-18 Red Devils. Back comes Burns now for East. Gabe Neal goes to the scorer's table to check in. Hamrick with it. Right side, back over to Burns. He'll get it down. Over to Godfrey on the baseline, and he is going to be fouled. That'll go on Noah Floyd. His first, team's first. Vickers will come out, Neal back in.
A little more of an offensive threat. W gives you defense and rebounding. Gabe Neal can give you some scoring.
Inside, here's Godfrey. He'll post up and score. Braylon Godfrey with 8. 20-19, the Spartans lead.
Back and forth we go. Both teams just shooting the lights out.
And a travel call against Oak Hill's Caleb Compton.
Yeah, turnover number 6. Oak Hill turned it over 5 times in the first quarter, had done a much better job taking care of the ball until there.
Antoine Hicks will check back in for Oak Hill. He comes back on with 2 personal fouls. 3:51 to go in this second quarter. Tomorrow afternoon, Greenbrier East at home taking on the Hurricane Redskins. 1 o'clock JV, 3 o'clock varsity. That game will be on Oldies 93 tomorrow afternoon here in Fairleigh. Here's Burns now with it for East. Gives it up right side over to Dixon. Dixon out front to Hamrick. Hamrick will penetrate, work the right side, put it up and down the lane and in.
Hamrick got the roll that time. Spartans with 4 in a row, lead it now 22-19.
Yeah, Hamrick now with 7 in the game. We got the friendly roll there as everybody seems to be getting tonight.
Tom Jones on the right wing goes up top to Hicks. Hicks guarded by Neal. Gives it back to Jones. Stops his dribble after once. Back over to Hicks. They're going to call an offensive foul. That's 3 personals here on Anthony.
They're going to get that on Jones. That's a moving screen on Tom Jones.
That's his first. It'll turn over to East now with 2:52 to go in the first half.
Yeah, turnover number 7. And again, that's not Tom Jones's fault. That's the guy with the basketball. You got to let him get set before you run your defender into that screen.
Burns out top.
Nice
penetrates. 15-footer. No good. Rebound to Hamrick. Hamrick has it stolen by Hicks. Lead pass down the floor. Purdue drives and scores. Ivan Purdue cuts the East lead to 1 at 22-21. Up the floor, Spartans now from the baseline. Hamrick too strong. Rebound knocked around. Dixon now fires from 10. That one won't go. Tipped up and in by Godfrey. Godfrey with 10. 24-21 East. Red Devils up the floor. Compton up top now to Conley. Conley dribbles, lets it go from the foul line. It's too strong. Hamrick a rebound. Brody Hamrick brings it up the floor. Crisscrosses near the foul line, dumps it off. Godfrey scores on a foul! Braylon Godfrey off the assist from Brody Hamrick.
Yeah, and that's just a nice job. Hamrick driving the lane, recognized the defense coming to him, and then drops it right inside. And Braylon Godfrey, very patient, letting the defenders clear on their jumps, and then he lays it up and in.
Count the basket, and it's 1 shot for Braylon Godfrey.
Braylon Godfrey now with 12 of his team's 26 points. Ivan Purdue comes out with that second personal foul. Craven Austin, good to see him back in after leaving a few moments ago with an injury. Foul shot is good for Godfrey. 13 of his team's 27. Oak Hill with it. Here's Hicks. Up front, Hicks gets it over on the left side. Timeout, Oak Hill. Andy Keys calls a 30-second break. 1:24 to go in the first half. It's Spartans 27, Oak Hill 21 here on the Bear 103. Hill takes the timeout. Spartans with a 6-point lead, and Stan Brody Hamrick on that nice assist inside. Braylon Godfrey got the basket, got the foul, hit the free throw. He's got 13 of his team's 27 points.
And I'm trying to think, is 13 might be a season high right now, and we're still in the first half. He's not missed a shot. He's 5 of 5 from the floor, 3 of 3 from the line. And he's just been so patient with the basketball. Not forcing anything, not rushing it.
Inbound to Oak Hill. Here's Brent Conley with it. Gives it up front to Hicks. Back on the left side to Compton. Now Jones open for a 3 out front. Shot no good. Rebound saved by Dixon. Lead pass down the floor for Neal is stolen back by Jones. Gives it over to Conley in front of the Spartan bench.
Yeah, ill-advised pass there by Nate Dixon. Came up short with it, and Tom Jones like a free safety with the interception and finally got away with a little travel.
And he throws it away, a 4-on-2 break. Here comes Godfrey, feeds it in. Hamrick lays it up, scores, and a foul. Brody Hamrick, this time the assist from Braylon Godfrey.
And that's Caleb Compton's second foul.
Brody Hamrick now with 9 points.
Chance to become the second Spartan to get in double figures here in the first half.
And he does. Hamrick with 10. It's now 30-21. East trailed 19-18 at the 4:20 mark of this second quarter. Since then, a 12-2 run for the Spartans. Under 40 to go. Now another steal. Here comes Burns, a 3-on-2. Burns, leader down the lane, dumps it off to Gabe Neal. Offensive foul called on East.
Yeah, and that's going to be on Darius Burns. Should have taken the shot, tried to be unselfish, and ended up getting the charge foul. And that is the first team foul in the quarter against East with 28 seconds left.
Spartans lead it by 9. They won by 9, 56-47 earlier this month in Oak Hill. Here's Jones down the lane, dumps it off over on the left side to Austin. Up front to Hicks, now over to Compton. Compton will penetrate, drive, shoot, no good. Hamrick rebounds, here's the lead, here's a slam dunk to end the half. Nathan Dixon closes the first half on a breakaway two-hand slam. Halftime in Fairleigh with a score, Greenbrier East 32, Oak Hill 21. This is the Jeremy's Barbershop halftime show on the Bear 103.
He is serving thousands across southern West Virginia. But what makes us different isn't just the care we provide, it's who provides it. Our team was born here, trained here, and lives here. This is what community looks like. This is Access Health, by the community, for the community, always.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy trails, fuel up the way West Virginians do at Little General Stores. We're proud to be part of your ride. Rooted in West Virginia and built for the back roads. Little General Stores. Fuel your adventure the West Virginia way.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us. New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton. Or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us. New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
Dreams.
You have dreams.
You have dreams.
A better life, a better job, a better you.
So where do you start to build the skills necessary to get there?
For more than 125 years, West Virginia State University has been educating generations of students who have gone on to change the world.
At West Virginia State, you are not just a number, you are who you choose to be.
You receive personal attention from award-winning faculty.
You study in nationally recognized programs.
you learn the skills that will get you the job you know you can have.
No matter where you want to go
or what you want to do,
it starts at State.
32-21. This is the Jeremy's Barbershop halftime show. And right now, Greenbrier East and Oak Hill have been locked up in a battle that's been very close throughout the first quarter and a half. And then Greenbrier East started to get a little separation. Oak Hill took their first lead of the game at 17-16 at the 5:05 mark. And with 4:20 to go in the second, Red Devils led 19-18. East closes out on a 14-2 run over the last 4 minutes and now have an 11-point lead here at 32-21 over the Red Devils. So right now, Spartans trying to get primed up. Big game tomorrow here against Hurricane. And then, as we talked about in our Stevens Automotive pregame show, Greenbrier East will be at home next Thursday night against the Capital Cougars in the regional tournament. We'll come back. Stan will take a look at our first half stats. When we return, it's Greenbrier East 32 and Oak Hill 21. You're listening to the Jeremy's Barbershop halftime show here on the Bear 103. 2 minutes. You take it out of the break. I'm going to talk to Alex for a minute, okay?
All right.
Enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in West Virginia, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
If you're struggling with payroll problems, compliance confusion, or HR headaches, it's time to discover Compliance, the trusted solution for a healthier, stress-free business. With Compliance, you will experience faster, error-free payroll, effortless compliance with labor laws, and expert HR support and guidance. Don't let workplace stress take over. Ask your business if compliance is right for you. Side effects may include reduced stress, increased efficiency, improved morale, and a strong reliance on compliance. Consult Compliance today. Compliance, because a better business starts with a better you.
He's a Greenbrier buyer. She's a Greenbrier buyer. They're Greenbrier buyers. And we want to make you a Greenbrier buyer too. At Greenbrier Automotive, we'll do whatever we can to make your car buying experience the best it can be. From providing outstanding service to offering a huge selection to choose from, all with the best deals possible. Visit one of our 7 area dealerships soon, or shop over 800 vehicles on greenbrierautomotive.com.
There's a place where innovation becomes transformation, where you'll find that education is not just about learning, but about
East leads the Oak Hill Red Devils 32-21 at the half. Shooting for Oak Hill in that first half, they shot the lights out 63%, 10 out of 16, 9 of 12 from two-point range, 1 of 4 from three-point range. Their only problem is they turned it over 9 times. They got 16 shots, turned it over 9 times. They were led in scoring in that first half by Brent Conley with 7, Caleb Compton was 6, Tom Jones was 6, and Evan Purdue 2 points to round out the scoring for Oak Hill. For Greenbrier East, they also shot the ball extremely well. 10 of 16 from two-point range, 2 of 6 from three-point range, and the Spartans were 6 of 8 from the free throw line, 12 of 22, 55% from the floor. East was led in scoring by Braylon Godfrey with 13 points, Brody Hamrick with 10, Nathan Dixon with 7, and Gabe Neal with 2 to round out the scoring for Greenbrier East. Say it.
We'll return. This is the Jeremy's Barbershop halftime show on
The Bear 103.
Health began as a small clinic with a simple yet powerful purpose: to care for our neighbors right here at home. From the very beginning, it was about people showing up for each other, building trust, and staying connected. Today, Access Health is serving thousands across southern West Virginia. But what makes us different isn't just the care we provide, it's who provides it. Our team was born here, trained here, and lives here. This is what community looks like. This is Access Health, by the community, for the community, always.
There's a place where innovation becomes transformation, where you'll find that education is not just about learning, but about being excited to learn. A place to feel at home. Pursue dreams and prepare for careers. Build lifelong friendships. And a place where you'll be encouraged and mentored along your journey. Discover your future. Get ready to soar. The University of Charleston.
I never thought this would happen.
When disaster takes control of your life,
We got you.
get it back with a single call to the team that shows up fast to make things right. Serve Pro, like it never even happened.
We gave a future driver a first look and asked what he thinks makes a good truck. These trucks aren't just for today's drivers, they're for future ones too.
There's a compartment here, great leather seats, a bunch of charging ports, has everything pretty much.
Now it's your turn.
Since I'm too young to do business in the front, I have to do party in the back.
Come to Midstate Ford and drive off in a new truck, cool enough to earn backseat approval. Midstate Ford, home of the Big John deals.
Sitting here at half. And the Spartans will go with Burns, Dixon, Neal, Hamrick, and Godfrey to begin the second half.
I had to see Gabe Neal getting some run here tonight. I've missed him. He played so much for us and played so well last year. Not nearly as much on the court this season, but we know he can play, and we got to get his confidence up as we go into this regional tournament.
All right, third quarter underway. Oak Hill with possession. Here's Compton, gives it up on the right side to Conley. Now Burns comes out on Compton defensively. Goes down the right side on the wing, now dribbles back. Out front, gives it up top to Jones. Now over to Antoine Hicks. He'll penetrate, work it down to the right baseline, send it out top. Over to Compton, he'll penetrate in, dump it inside, contact, and no whistle, and Conley will lay it up and in. Oak Hill scores. It's 32-23, East by 9.
Yeah, could have been a charge, could have been a block. They just give the no call and let him play on, and Oak Hill gets the easy lay-in.
Spartans will work it around, down inside to Neal, whips the pass over to Dixon for a three, and it's short. Rebound is saved. Good effort there by Godfrey, but also a nice job by Oak Hill blocking out Godfrey to keep him from saving the pass. Inbounds, it'll go back to the Red Devils. Oak Hill will bring it up the floor. Here comes Jones, takes it down to the left block, sends the pass over the corner, throws it away. Wow. Pass goes offline, intended for Caleb Compton. It's out of bounds. Spartans will get it back, leading by 9.
Turnover number 10 by the Red Devils. You just can't give up free possessions like that, and really an unforced mistake. Nobody there for East. They just throw the ball away, and there's Gabe Neal with a three from the corner, no good.
And the rebound pulled in by Purdue of Oak Hill. Gives it up to Hicks, now into the front court. 6:15 to go, third quarter.
Hicks dribbles down the right side, gives it off to Compton. Here's a steal. Here comes Dixon. Another breakaway, lays it up this time and missed the shot. Jones rebounds, outlets down the floor to Purdue. Gives it back over to Compton. He wants a three and he's missed this time. Rebound saved by Hamrick. Hamrick up the floor, sends it over to Dixon. He'll take it baseline and finish. Nathan Dixon scores. 34-23. Back comes Conley now for Oak Hill. Red Devils down double digits. Here's a three by Compton. It's good. Caleb Compton with 9.
Oak Hill continues to shoot the ball extremely well when they don't turn it over.
Here's Neal, gives it right side over to Burns. Now cutting down to Dixon. He'll put it up and it rolls through. Dixon, 4 in a row. 36-26 East.
He's got 11. He's the third Spartan in double figures.
Here's Hicks up top, gets it to Purdue. Right side over to Jones. Back to Compton. He'll drive, and a foul's called here on a reach on East.
Yeah, it's Gabe Neal, and that'll be his third. Team foul number 1. Sam Hover now will check back into the game, give Braylon Godfrey a rest, and Kai Jones, I'm sure, probably coming in for Gabe Neal here. And that is the case.
All right, Oak Hill set to inbound. Get it into Jones. Now they'll work it up top to Hicks. Now back over to Jones on the left side. 4:40 to go in the third. Now Compton with it, drives the lane, draws the foul. That'll be on Dixon. Compton will go the line for 2.
And Caleb Compton's had a great game for Oak Hill. He's got 9, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2 with an opportunity to get into double figures. The foul on Nathan Dixon's his first, team foul number 2 against the East.
First one is missed by Compton. Oak Hill really did a nice job on that set stand of setting up an open lane where Compton did have an open shot.
Yeah, and they're catching East ball watching and not playing their man, and Oak Hill's doing a great job cutting to the basket and dribble driving to the basket when the Spartans are turning their heads looking at other things. Got to keep your eye on that ball.
Spartans by 9, a corner 3, and Burns. It will not fall this time. It's controlled here by Jones for Oak Hill. Gives it up front to Hicks. Down the floor, right side pass to Conley. Over to Compton. He'll go baseline, and he has it knocked out of bounds by East. Red Devils will maintain possession. Craven Austin comes back in. Ivan Purdue will take a seat. Long inbound from Jones out to Compton. Out to Hicks. Now over to Compton. Under 4 to go in the third. Here's Hicks with it up front. Hicks leans in, gets it over to Jones, pulls it outside the line, back over to Hicks. Penetrates, lets it go from the foul line. It's no good. Oak Hill rebounds, corner 3. Conley won't fall. Haber rebounds. Outlet goes over to Hamrick. Hamrick down the floor, feeds it inside. Kai Jones has it knocked away, but there's Haber to lay it up and in. Sam Haber scores 38-27 East. Now Compton has it for the Red Devils. Out top it goes to Hicks. It's knocked out of bounds.
Last possession by Oak Hill. They got a couple looks at it. I think only the second time they've gotten an offensive rebound in this game tonight. So East has done a really good job of holding them to one shot. Now, most of the time when they take that shot, they've been knocking it in. But East has done a fine job creating turnovers and have built a nice lead here in the third quarter.
Compton in the corner. Gets it over to Craven Austin. Feeds it underneath. Here's Conley. Right space. Right place. Right time. He scores. He's got 11. It's 38-29 Spartans.
And there's going to be a foul probably on Hicks.
It is. That's Antoine Hicks's third personal.
Fouls on the Red Devils number 3. Antoine Hicks, his third personal, first team foul.
Outside, here's Hamrick. His shot is no good.
Short again.
Hicks will rebound up the floor to Jones. He wants a three from the right wing, and it's good. Tom Jones. And the lead cut to 6 now, 38-32.
And Oak Hill just hanging around.
Timeout East. 2:19 to go in the third. It's a full timeout with Spartans ahead, 38-32 here on the Bear 103.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy trails, fuel up the way West Virginians do at Little General Stores. We're proud to be part of your ride. Rooted in West Virginia and built for the back roads. Little General Stores. Fuel your adventure the West Virginia way.
Hey, grab me one too.
For 50 years, Little General Stores has proudly served West Virginia, fueling families, friends, and communities across the Mountain State. To celebrate our golden anniversary, we're giving away $50,000 to thank you, our loyal customers. Little General Stores, 50 years strong and just getting started.
Need a tow? KB3 Towing is the only way to go. KB3 Towing is locally owned and operated by Kevin Baker, retired Greenbrier East teacher and coach. If you lock your keys up, need a jump start, have a flat tire, anything, just call Kevin Baker, KB3 Towing, on Facebook, Instagram, Google, and Yelp, 304-658-0738. That's Kevin Baker with KB3 Towing. All right, Stan, Spartans take the timeout as Oak Hill starting to put a little run together here. They have cut this lead for East down to 6.
Yeah, and they've done it really both ends of the court, but offensively they have moved the basketball so well tonight and have just had wide open looks after wide open looks, and they're not really missing anything, and they're hanging around with East.
Here's Hamrick from the foul lane, corner wide open, Dixon hits the three. Dixon with 12. 41-32 Spartans. Back comes Oak Hill. In the corner, here's Compton with it. Out front for Jones. Right side pass over to Ivan Purdue. Screen set by Craven Austin. And now Conley wants a three, and that one is short. The rebound up and in by Purdue.
Purdue with 4 in the game now.
41-34 East, a minute to go in the third.
That shot was so short that there was no rebound. It just landed in his lap, and he's able to lay it in.
Godfrey feeds it inside to Hoffer, who is fouled.
Yeah, and Hoffer couldn't get a hold of that ball, and by the time he did, he took a hit right across the head, and he'll go to the free throw line. Ivan Purdue will pick up his third personal foul, and I have them with 3 team fouls. The board only has 2.
And now I've got it. They've changed it now to 3.
Oh, okay. All right. Sam with 2 points in the game.
First one no good, second one up, missed them both. Rebound underneath, Vickers puts it up, and he draws the foul. W. Vickers will get a couple. That'll go on Oak Hill's Craven Austin, his second.
At the line for the Spartans, it's 2 shots for W. Vickers.
W not scored in the game tonight. First free throw is good. He has now.
42-34. Second one. Missed that one. Rebound is saved by O'Kill. So the East lead is 8. Darius Burns nearly with a steal. Compton now racing up the floor. Gives it up over to Jones. Down to 35 seconds to play in the third. Here's Purdue. Over to Craven Austin. Out top to Jones. 25 seconds. Jones will drive. It's out of bounds. O'Kill turns it back over.
Turnover number 12. And again, great ball movement. Spacing on the floor is outstanding for Oak Hill. And they moved the ball extremely well. Jones just dribbled it off his knee going in for that shot. And it'll turn back over to East. They got nobody to look at but themselves here that they're trailing by 8 points. The turnovers have just absolutely killed them.
All right, East is going to hold for the last shot here.
Okay.
10 seconds to go in the third. Up by 8. Hamrick drives, lays it up, can't get it to fall. Rebound, put back up and in. Brody Hamrick at the horn. And in all 3 quarters tonight, Greenbrier East has scored at the buzzer. The lead at 10. It's Greenbrier East 44, Oak Hill 34. The Spartan basketball on the Bear 103.
Dreams.
You have dreams.
You have dreams.
A better life, a better job, a better you.
So where do you start to build the skills necessary to get there?
For more than 125 years, West Virginia State University has been educating generations of students who have gone on to change the world.
At West Virginia State, you are not just a number, you are who you choose to be.
You receive personal attention from award-winning faculty.
You study in nationally recognized programs.
You learn the skills that will get you the job you know you can have.
No matter where you want to go
or what you want to do,
it starts at State.
Ten-point lead for the Spartans, and East will have the ball to begin the fourth quarter. Lineup for the Spartans, it'll be Hamrick, Dixon, Burns, Vickers, and Godfrey.
Oak Hill outscored East 13-12 in that third quarter.
Dixon has it now, drives down the lane, puts it up and in. Dixon with 14, the lead back up to 12 on a 5-0 East run. 46-34 Spartans. Red Devils have it, work down the right side. Here is Compton. Out to Conley for a 3, and it's a swish. Have you noticed how little rotation Conley has on his shots?
Looks like a knuckleball coming out of his hand.
But it's working for him. He's got 14. The Red Devils trail by 9. At the other end, Dixon fires for the Spartans. It's no good. Jones will rebound. A minute gone by here in the fourth. 46-37 East. And the ball strapped away by Godfrey, picked up by Jones. A whistle was blown. What do we got here?
Got
Foul?
Hamrick or Vickers?
That's Vickers. That'll be his first.
First team foul against East.
For the Red Devils, number 3, Antoine Hicks.
Here comes East up the floor. Burns feeds it into baseline. Shot by Dixon is too long. Rebound, Godfrey will put it up and in. First basket of the second half for Braylon Godfrey. 15 in the game, Spartans lead by 11. Red Devils with it. Here's Craven Austin. Sends it over the left side for Hicks. Now they'll go right side on the wing to Jones. He'll penetrate to the foul line, dump it inside. Nice pass and the finish there by Craven Austin. 48-39. Red Devils down by 9 with just under 6 to play.
And they keep shooting the ball well. It's just the turnovers just continue to mount for them. When they don't turn it over, they're getting good looks every time down.
From the baseline, shot put up and in. Godfrey with 4 in a row, 17 in the game. 50-39 East. Hicks now for Oak Hill, gives it over to Austin. Up top to Jones. Now Jones finds a lane, drives in, and a foul called on Vickers. That'll be his second. Shooting foul for Tom Jones coming up.
Fouls on the Spartans number 30, W. Vickers, his second personal, second team foul.
Tom Jones with 9 in the game. He's got a chance to get into double figures as well. Become the third Red Devil player to get there if he can make one of these free throws.
Missed the first. Barb Morgan up there behind the basket, stand with her green and gold pom-poms, trying to put the Hornet Hex on Oak Hill, and it works. Jones misses both. Rebound for East. Here comes Burns into the front court. Dixon gives it over to, from Burns on the left side. Out front to Hamrick. He'll penetrate strong, put it up and draw the foul. Two shots coming up for Brody Hamrick. Personal goes on Craven Austin of Oak Hill. That's his third.
Team foul.
His third personal, first team foul.
Number 1.
And Hamrick misses the first. Boys at home tomorrow afternoon against Hurricane. JV at 1, varsity at 3. We'll have that game on Oldies 93. Hamrick makes the second of 2, 51-39 East.
Hamrick 4 out of 7 from the line. Now he's got 13 in the game for East.
Jones, top of the key, gives it over to Austin. He'll bring it back, give it up to Conley. Now Conley finds a seam, drives in and lays it up and in. Brent Conley's got 16. 51-41, the lead cut down to 10 for the Spartans.
Oak Hill just hangs around.
Here's Vickers now with 4:20 to go in the fourth, I should say. Over to Dixon, drives the baseline. It's sealed off by Austin. He'll go back out front to Burns. Now to Vickers up front for Hamrick. Reach-in foul called on Oak Hill. That should be against Austin.
It is, and that's his fourth.
Yeah, it's on Conley.
They get 21, not 12. Okay.
And Jared Patton wants a timeout. 4:03 to go. Greenbrier East leading by 10, 51-41 on the Bear 103.
Today at Stevens Mitsubishi in Princeton. We've got red hot deals like our last remaining 2024 Mitsubishi Mirages starting at under $300 a month. All of our new 2025 Outlanders are on sale too, and we've got them arriving daily like this all-new Trail Edition in the Moonstone Gray. Buy it for $51.24 below MSRP. And don't forget, Mitsubishis are backed by the best warranty in the business, a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty and 2 years of free maintenance. So come see us at Stevens Mitsubishi, Oakville Road in Princeton.
in here, Stan.
And again, East just dominating inside, around the glass, getting second and third opportunities on offense and cashing them in. And Oak Hill continues to shoot the lights out, but they're struggling. I mean, really struggling turning the basketball over. And that's what's really killed them tonight.
All right, Dixon looks to get it in from the baseline. Finds Hamrick up top to Burns. Down in the far left corner to Dixon. He'll bring it out on the wing, send it over cross court to Hamrick. He'll take it underneath, out front to Burns. Back to Dixon, great ball movement. And a pass inside to Vickers. Out to Burns for a three, it's good. Boy, everybody got a touch on that one. Darius Burns with his first bucket tonight.
Yeah.
East by 13.
He'd been our third scorer the last several games, you know, getting into double figures. Not many even shot attempts tonight, and first game of the year, I believe he didn't start. So, you know, coming off the bench, a little more difficult.
Hicks with it, over to Jones for a three. It's good again. Oak Hill shooting the lights out. 54-44, 10-point Spartan lead. And Burns will drive down the lane, and he is going to draw the foul.
That might be on the floor here.
It'll go on Conley, his second. Dixon from the baseline will inbound here to Hamrick. Draws the double team, spins out of that, goes out front to Burns. Over in the corner to Dixon, left side. Cross court right wing to Hamrick. Now they'll work it around to the baseline again. Dixon will drive. High arcing reverse layup, and he scores. 16 for Dixon, 56-44.
And that was really nice ball movement by East, and then they finally got the mismatch they were looking for, and Dixon goes right down the baseline, reverse layup.
Jones will drive in and score again. Timeout, Andy Keys. 2:27 to go. It's Greenbrier East 56, Oak Hill 46. This is Spartan basketball on the Bear 103. .227 to go. East takes the timeout. The lineup for the Spartans, it'll be Dixon, Burns, Hamrick, Godfrey, and Vickers.
Oak Hill going to a man-to-man, going to abandon that zone right now and try to man up against East. Be a couple mismatches here that East could take advantage of. They're going to work it slowly. I'm not saying they're stalling, but they're going to be patient on offense.
Here's Hamrick out front, gives it over to Burns, right side, under 2 to go here in Fairleigh. Dixon drives, lays it up, leans in. They're going to call the block on Oak Hill.
I think I got Tom Jones here.
That is Jones. That's his second.
Team foul number 4, Nate Dixon will go to the line. Just not going to give you that charge when you're that far underneath the basket.
And foul shot is up and in by Dixon. That's 17 for him. Second one, good again. Dixon's got 18. It's 58-46. 1:45 to go. Back comes Conley. He'll drive, dump it off to Purdue. Ball stripped away. Here's a lead pass from Burns to Dixon. Layup good. Timeout East. 20 points now for Dixon. 1:26 to go. Greenbrier 60, Oak Hill 46. 30-second timeout on the Bear. Here's the deal. 1:26 to go. East up by 14. It's their largest lead of the game now at 60-46.
Yeah, and the 15th turnover of the game by Oak Hill. Again, they're not missing. They're 5 for 5 from the floor here in the fourth quarter, and East has increased the lead. So it's not their offense as far as the shots. It's just their turnovers offense have just killed them tonight.
And back come the Red Devils. Here is Hicks. Gets it over now to Purdue. Out front to Jones. Jones, nice move to the bucket. Puts it up and it falls through. Jones with 16. Now I see why he plays out on the wing so much, Stan. He cuts the lead to 12 with 1:03 to go. Jones is a guy that if you just look at him, you'd think, oh, post player.
Post player, yeah. He's very good from the wing, shoots the three extremely well, and handles the ball pretty nice, goes to the basket.
That's on Caleb Compton, his third. And bonus time now for Brody Hamrick. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 here, 59.5 seconds to go.
4 out of 7 in the game from the line. Makes the first one. Hamrick with 14.
And he gets them both here.
Make it 15.
62-48, 14-point lead. Under a minute to go. Corner 3 by Purdue is no good. Rebound. Kicked out, picked up here by Dixon.
Yeah, one and done. When they have missed, they've not got a second opportunity. The East has done a great job on the boards tonight.
Dixon in the corner. Vickers, how about a three? It's no good. He missed it. Rebound pulled in by Oak Hill. Compton back the other way. Gives over on the right wing to Hicks. He'll go baseline. Stolen away. What do we got here? Oh, injury timeout. Antoine Hicks. As he's kind of limping off, favoring that ankle.
Give it up one last time for your 5 Spartan seniors: Brody Hamrick, Gabe Neal, Nathan Dixon, Sam Holler, W. Vickers.
All right, Jared Patton will pull the seniors out together with 26 seconds to go. All right, East will get it in. Here's Weichel now with it. Dylan Weichel gives it up to Castillo. Now to Kai Jones. Jones down the floor. Off to Dahani Terry with 13 seconds to go.
Thought Dahani was going to let it fly.
I did too.
There. He was wide open, but he's just going to run the clock. And smart basketball.
And that will do it. Greenbrier East is now 15-6. A 62-48 win tonight here over the Oak Hill Red Devils as the Spartans sweep the season series from the Red Devils here in Fairleigh. Our final, Greenbrier East 62, Oak Hill 48. We'll return. You're listening to the Cornerstone IGA postgame show on the Bear 103.
Today at Stevens Mitsubishi in Princeton, we've got red hot deals like our last remaining 2024 Mitsubishi Mirages starting at under $300 a month. All of our new 2025 Outlanders are on sale too, and we've got them arriving daily like this all-new Trail Edition in the Moonstone Gray. Buy it for $51.24 below MSRP. And don't forget, Mitsubishis are backed by the best warranty in the business, a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty and 2 years of free maintenance. So come see us at Stevens Mitsubishi, Oakville Road in Princeton.
For 50 years, Little General Stores has proudly served West Virginia, fueling families, friends, and communities across the Mountain State. To celebrate our golden anniversary, we're giving away $50,000 to thank you, our loyal customers. Little General Stores, 50 years strong and just getting started.
Access Health began as a small clinic with a simple yet powerful purpose: to care for our neighbors right here at home. From the very beginning, it was about people showing up for each other, building trust, and staying connected. Today, Access Health is serving thousands across southern West Virginia. But what makes us different isn't just the care we provide, it's who provides it. Our team was born here, trained here, and lives here. This is what community looks like. This is Access Health, by the community, for the community, always.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy trails, fuel up the way West Virginians do, at Little General Stores. We're proud to be part of your ride. Rooted in West Virginia and built for the back roads. Little General Stores. Fuel your adventure the West Virginia way.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
Where the Spartans beat Oak Hill 62-48. This is the Cornerstone IGA postgame show. Greenbrier East now 15-6 on the season, and close game throughout much of the first half, and then the Spartans started to get a little separation as they trailed again 19-18 at the 4:20 mark of the second quarter. East closes out the half on a 14-2 run, built a double-digit lead, and really never threatened the rest of the game, except for one time Oak Hill cut the lead down to 6 at 38-32. That came with 2.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. But after that, Spartans outscored by Oak Hill 13-12 in the third quarter, but they outscored the Red Devils 18-14 in the fourth and win it tonight by 14 points, 62-48. We'll come back, name our Magic's Computers Player of the Game, take a look at our final stats when we return. Spartans win 62-48 over Oak Hill. This is the Cornerstone IGA postgame show on the Bear 103. We need here 2 minutes. Why don't we do 60 and 60 then?
12, 14.
Okay. Hey.
9, 11,
Yeah.
14, 16.
Okay. Okay.
9, 12, 14, 16.
So this, you want a 90 here?
44, 48.
dreams.
You have dreams.
You have dreams.
A better life, a better job, a better you.
So where do you start to build the skills necessary to get there?
For more than 125 years, West Virginia State University has been educating generations of students who have gone on to change the world.
At West Virginia State, you are not just a number, you are who you choose to be.
You receive personal attention from award-winning faculty.
You study in nationally recognized programs.
You learn the skills that will get you the job you know you can have.
No matter where you want to go
or what you want to do,
it starts at State.
Hey, grab me one too.
Spartan Gym, where Greenbrier East has defeated Oak Hill 62-48. It's time now for our Magic's Computers Player of the Game. And tonight, Stan, how can you go with anybody but Braylon Godfrey? A perfect game tonight for the junior.
Yeah, absolutely. 7 of 7 from the floor, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 17 points. 13 of those coming in the first half when we really needed them to pull away from Oak Hill, and absolutely perfect game for Braylon Godfrey tonight. We'll look at the stats, and I tell you what, for Oak Hill, they're going to be sick when they look at this box score and find out they lost this game by 14 points. They shot the ball 21 of 32, 66% from the floor. But they only got 32 shots. They turned the ball over 16 times, and that's the difference in the game. They were led in scoring by Tom Jones and Brent Conley, both with 16 points each. Caleb Compton with 10 points. Craven Austin with 2, and Ivan Perdue with 4 to round out the scoring for the Red Devils with 48 points. For Greenbrier East, 23 of 44, so they got 12 more shots than Oak Hill did. Only turned it over 5 times, so 11 less turnovers, 12 more shots, and that's how you win a basketball game. The Spartans were 23 of 44, 52% from the floor, 12 of 18 from the free throw line, and they were led in scoring tonight by Nathan Dixon with 22. Our player of the game, Braylon Godfrey, was 17. Brody Hamrick with 15. I always say you got to have 3. Then we had 3 in double figures that played extremely well tonight. And then you got to have some help. Darius Burns with 3, Gabe Neal with 2, Sam Hover with 2, and W. Vickers with 1 to round out the scoring for Greenbrier East as they pull away for the 62-48 win.
We'll come back, tell you about our next broadcast as the Spartans win by 14. You're listening to the Cornerstone IGA postgame show on the Bear 103. Just 30
dreams.
You have dreams.
You have dreams.
A better life, a better job, a better you.
So where do you start to build the skills necessary to get there?
For more than 125 years, West Virginia State University has been educating generations of students who have gone on to change the world.
At West Virginia State, you are not just a number, you are who you choose to be.
You receive
Greenbrier Spartan basketball broadcast coming up tomorrow afternoon here from the Spartan Gym in Fairleigh. The Hurricane Redskins come to town, and we'll have a JV game here at 1 o'clock, varsity at 3. That means join us at 2:45 tomorrow for the Stevens Automotive of Lewisburg Spartan Countdown. 2:45, tip scheduled at 3. We'll be on Oldies 93 tomorrow here in Fairleigh. We've got a Mountaineer basketball conflict on the Bear 103, so the Spartans will be on Oldies 93. That'll do it from here. Final score, East 62, Oak Hill 48 for Stan Unruh and Ralph Church. Jeff Campbell saying so long from Fairleigh.